Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Upton Farm here on Farming Simulator 17. So in the last episode we did our first harvest, which I believe was barley. So we've gone ahead and sold that, and we also, because we did it in the west coast, we did all the bales off camera, most of the bales off camera, and sold them as well. So we now have a staggering £169,000, which we're going to use to buy a new harvester because our harvester is terrible. So that's the first thing on our list. So we're here today driving the Sammy. We got a brand new trailer here. This is the, what's this brand? I can't remember. Herbst. I don't know how to pronounce that. Herbst. Something like that. So we're going to be putting, I think we've got like 5 bales left. We put the rest onto here. We'll just move them out the way for now, and then we're going to begin seeding. Maybe seeding today, actually. No, I'm not going to bother cultivating it because we're putting the same thing back into the ground. I think this is the entrance to the field here, if I remember correctly. I think it is. We'll go ahead and turn into here. Make sure that we actually make it around this corner here and don't get stuck on the wall or anything, because it's a lot longer than it looks, this trailer. There we go. Just got over there. Cool. So yeah, we don't actually have a bale trailer just yet, so we're doing it in small intervals with this thing here. Now there is a bale wedge available for this trailer, so the back bit there, where it goes down a bit, you can make flat. I got taken off for the final load because we've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4? Just 4 bales, I believe. So we'll go ahead. Oh, 5 bales. There's one over there as well. So we'll quickly get these 5 loaded up, and we'll crack on with some seeding possibly. So we've got the T4 here. We've got the little bale spike. This does have auto load script, but we're not going to be using it today. It gets a bit tedious off camera when I'm just sat here by myself picking up bales. So yeah, let's go ahead and find our first victim here. We'll use this one here. So we're using round bales, which is different for me. I don't usually use round bales, as you guys know if you've been subscribed to me for a while. That's mainly because... let's get this into reverse here. Get off. Get off. I need to straighten this up. Yeah, it's mainly because most of the maps are really hilly and they just roll down the field. But this map has some... Well, the fields that we own at the moment, at least, are quite flat. So we've gone ahead and got round bales just to be a little bit different today. Go ahead and get that one picked up. Load this one up onto the trailer. We'll start loading at the front for physics reasons. Right. Where should we put it? We'll put it on this side for now. I believe this thing has got straps. Let's go. Oh, okay, drop that down here. Like so. Awesome. Get another one. There's one right next to us. We'll use that one then. So yeah, not much bales left at all. I did most of them. I think we had about, I think it was about 3 trailer loads full before that. So not too many. It's only a small field, all things considered. So we don't have that many. But yeah, we're just selling these off. We don't have any animals. I don't plan on getting animals yet for this map. We're going to do that on West Coast, and of course Mullery Bay is all of our animals. Right, let's go ahead and get that plopped down here like so. There we go. Just get onto the trailer. Nice and smooth. Oh no, has this got lock-in script? Is this... Oh no, it's just stuck. I thought this trailer had lock-in script then. Right, is that going to come off nice and easy? Yes, it does. Very good. Cool. So how you guys doing? Welcome back. Up till now, I've been managing to upload daily again. It was really, really good to be back. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Also, massive thank you to Dan. I'm not going to say his last name because... you know, he might not want me putting his name on the internet, but he tweeted me and said that his 7-year-old son really, really enjoyed the last video on the West Coast where I tipped the trailer over. Apparently, this is a little 7-year-old found it hilarious. So I'm glad a lot of people are taking it as a good thing that I'm leaving in all my mishaps. So I've always had mishaps. No one's perfect. I just used to edit them out so it looked a bit better. Looked like I was a bit better at the game, but I'm not a real-life farmer, and I'm a bit clumsy. Sometimes stuff does happen like that, so I just thought I'd leave it in. Where we did, I'm referring to the bit where we tipped over the trailer, for those of you that are wondering. Right, let's go ahead and get that camera rotated here. Don't need to make it too neat because, of course, we're not going to be filling this trailer up. There we go. Get off. Get off. Nice. So we got, how many bales left? I think it was 5. Or did I count the same one twice? Yeah, there is 5. Okay, cool. We'll quickly get these last 2 collected up then, and we'll take them down and sell them along with the other ones, and then we'll crack on with some seeding. So like I said, we are going to be just planting directly into the ground because we're putting the same crop back into the ground. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate that around like that. I could technically pick up... Tell you what, I forgot we were using round bales. I could technically do what I used to do and just pick up 2 at a time. Let's see if we can do that. I'm a bit rusty with this because I've not done it for a long time. Nope. The collisions on that were a bit messed up. You gotta love Farm Sim sometimes. So I've still not actually managed to get Farm Sim working in VR. Now, of course, Farm Sim is not a VR game, but I have seen some people on YouTube. Unfortunately, the videos weren't in English, so I have no idea what they're saying. But, yeah, there is a bodge job way of getting Farm Sim into VR, like forcing it into VR, but I'm not sure how to do it. I think you use third-party software, and I'm not sure what he said in the video, obviously, because it's in German, I think, or something like that. So I will try and work it out. Just for a one-off video, we'll try and do Farm Sim in VR. But I gotta get it working first of all. If you guys do know, feel free to let me know. Or message me or something. Right. Pick that up. There we go. Oh, no. Didn't work. Tell you what. Stuff it. We'll do one. I was going to cheat there and use autoload script, but nope. We'll just do one at a time. That's what I do in real life if I couldn't get it on. I don't know why it didn't go on. I thought we aimed up the spike pretty ideal, but apparently not. So we'll quickly get this one on here. Where's my camera button? There it is. So yeah, I only did a couple of bales today because we did this on West Coast. I don't want the same video going out just on a different map because that would be very boring. And you guys don't necessarily want to see that. Ooh, I need to push it off the other side then. I think my accelerator needs some adjusting. It's a little bit too sensitive. With a dead zone, maybe. There we go. Collect our final bale here. And I believe we might even need to go get some... actually, there's a C trigger. We just use a C trigger today. You guys see me do the manual stuff on Motorway lots of times. So, yeah, I think we'll just use the trigger today. Let's get that picked up. So how do you guys feel about the T4, by the way? I know there's most people want a John Deere. We do have a John Deere on this map, so there's no point in getting any more. Should have put this on the other side, really, shouldn't I? But never mind. We'll just put this in the middle, center-ish, somewhere. Like that. As long as it's strapped down, it shouldn't matter too much. Most of the weight is at the front. Don't roll away. Okay, we're good. I'm just going to quickly get these pointed down a little bit like that, so I can quickly give us a little love bump back onto the trailer, because we knocked it off just a slight bit. Right, very slowly. Very slowly. It's definitely got some sort of locking script, this trailer. Oh, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. Right, I'll pick this tractor up later on. Well, we need to, because we're going to be doing some seeding in a minute. Right, does this have straps? I don't think it has straps. That's not something I should... That's probably something I should have checked first. But it, as we saw, it does have some sort of a locking script, so we are going to be fine. So we'll quickly jump back into the Same here, and we'll take these down to the delivery point. How do we get out of here? That's the question. I think it's right behind us, in that corner there. So we've got 5 bales on so far. Let's hope we get to the other end with 5 bales as well. Get the beacon lights on. So you guys get a little scenic route. You just see me drive roughly back from there, but we was pretty much there when we set off. So I'll give you a little tour of the map for those of you that haven't seen it just yet. I am aware that Dagwin's now also playing this map, so you may have seen a little bit of him. But I don't think we've been that far away from the yard on my series. Okay. Get that turned off. Awesome. So yeah, back to the VR stuff. I am going to try and do it just for one episode. I think it'd be quite cool to see what Farm Sim looks like in VR. Not too different from head tracking, but of course when I look around now, I'm looking at a screen in real life, whereas it sort of puts you in the game with VR, which is kind of cool. How did I get my map up again? I completely forgot. I think it was this button here. No, wrong one. Was it this button here? Yeah, this button here. So we're heading all the way down to the straw icon. Like I said, hopefully the bales stay on there. They have stayed up till now on the bigger loads, but with the smaller loads I'm a bit worried in case they start rolling around. That's why I'm a little bit concerned, but they seem to be doing okay. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and indicate into here. And we don't need to unload them. We literally just drive into this shed here. And they should vanish. There we go. So we go. That's an extra £492 per bale. Let's quickly reverse this out of here. And we're going to go left. Oh, excuse the squeak. I still haven't got around to getting a new Brody knob. I need to add that to my to-do list. Right, there we are. Right, so I'll take this back to the yard, I'll get it packed away, and we'll jump into possibly the John Deere, get the seed drill hooked up, and we'll crack on with some seeding. Right, okay, ready, so we just picked up the T4 as well, get that out of the way, because most would have to move it in a second anyway. So we're going to put this into our little machinery shed here. And whilst we're here, we'll jump into the John Deere, get it hooked up to the seed drill. Like I said, we're going to be using the seed trigger today, just for ease. That's right, let's get into here, open the door up. Get that one closed right here, and shall we get some, what is that? I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's the tyre thing. Are there any windows or anything? Don't think so. Right, we'll just go ahead and get it booted up. Stop wasting time. Cool. So yeah, we've got the good old-fashioned Vaderstad, or Vaderstead, however you pronounce it, seed drill, the good old-fashioned vanilla one. My favourite seed drill in the game. Out of all the mods and everything, this is definitely my favourite one. Let's go ahead and turn this John Deere into here like that. So this John Deere should be more than enough power for what we need just for a little bit of drilling. Probably could even got away with doing it with the Sammy, to be fair, but here we haven't got to worry about putting the engine into stress and stuff, and should keep the engine maintenance down. There we go. Let's hook that up. So luckily, the place where we fill this up is right here, on the way out, which is good. So we'll quickly drive up here. Press R to refill that. And before we forget, let's go ahead and put that back to barley. So we're definitely planting the same crop back into the ground. Cool. So that's now full. Let's go ahead and drive out of our yard here. Before I get the beacon lights on, even though we're only going to be on the road for a couple of seconds, it's better to be safe than sorry. Get that cover closed down as well then. I'll hit the hit that fertilizer pot there, and also I was concentrating on the beacons and the cover for the seed drill. So that's the harvester we're getting rid of if you missed episode number 1. We want to get rid of that Dominator because it's very old and on its last legs, so we need to buy new harvesters. If you do have any harvester recommendations, do let me know in the comment section below. I might try out that Massey Ferguson from the Massey Ferguson pack. I've not tried that just yet. Over the little train track here. I believe this works, but don't quote me on that. Right, we'll turn it into here like so. So we've got a little bit of straw left on the ground, but not enough to write home about. Right. Let's get our beacon lights off here. We'll get the GPS on. I think that is actually 6 meters. We'll just double check just to be safe. I can never remember. I've used it enough times. Yes, 6 meters. Cool. I'm going to knock it down to 5.9 just so we don't get a tiny bit missing. Cool. Get it unfolded here. Get the course on. Get it booted up. Lower down. And we are away. So I know we did seeding a couple of weeks ago on Morleroy, which technically is 2 weeks ago, which is not really that much of an issue, but of course it is also a farming simulator, so we are going to be doing a lot of farming. Only makes sense. So also I need your help. You guys are going to be helping me along this series, because once again I am not a real life farmer. So what sort of fertilizer will we put down in this? Obviously we can't put manure down anymore because it will just kill the crop. So what do you reckon? Nitrogen or something like that? A bit of lime? Let me know. Is it liquid spray we're putting down or solid spray, solid pellets? Let me know, and we'll do that in an upcoming video. It's probably just going to be like a little filler, because that's not enough of a task to do a whole video. And that'll be pretty boring as well, to be fair. So we'll just do it as like a little, like the start of the video or something. Right, go ahead and get this lowered down as well. Probably could have gone a little bit further. In fact, I think we're going to. Let's get the GPS turned off a minute. We are skipping passes. Right, there we go. Let's get GPS turned back on. I do actually have it mapped out to my side deck. However, I've also got it double mapped by accident to the map. So if I activate the GPS from the side panel, the map pops up, which is not great. So we're just going to use the keyboard now to activate that. Okay, now once again, people are enjoying the time lapses, which I'm really surprised about, because you haven't got me rambling on. But yeah, we'll do a couple of passes in another time lapse. I'm going to try and do one at least at every video that we're doing field work, just so you guys don't get too bored. So yeah, I'll do a couple of passes here, and catch up with you guys in a jiffy. Right, everybody, so we've got a nice little chunk done now. I'm not going to bother doing the rest on camera because you guys don't want to see me go up and down the field 100 times because that will get pretty boring. So what I'm going to do is get to the end of this pass and we're actually going to move our harvesting equipment down to the next field. And I have a field in mind. I think I know how to get there. Once again, this is a very, very vast map. I'm going to get lost quite a lot. So bear with me. It's like, what's one good thing that LancyBoy is really good at is making like a very immersive map. And you get lost quite easy as if you would in real life if you've never been in an area before. Right, let's go ahead and get that turned off for now. So, actually, we could put it on hide worker. Yeah, tell you what, we'll try it. We'll try to put this on hide worker a minute. Let's get it booted back up real quick. Hopefully, it doesn't get stuck. I have a feeling this isn't going to work because we all know what the hide workers are like on this game. Let's quickly get this turned around. Like, so I'm using keyboard and mouse, but it's just so I can turn on the dime, not time on the dime. That's not even English. Simulate. Right, let's go ahead and get that turned on like that. Right, hopefully he doesn't die. So we want to get the Sammy. Here we are. So we're going to disconnect this loader trailer here that we had a minute ago. We're going to pick up the header trailer, which is on the other side of the yard. And we'll get a little convoy going once again. I swear we did this in episode number 1, but at least we're doing it at the end of this video this time. So this next field, if I think I know how to get there, we've got a nice little dirt road to go down. I like dirt roads, so should be quite fun. I think, once again, I think I know what one it is. Alright, will my head track and let me turn around? No. No, it will not. God dang it. Okay, plan B. Right, plan B. My head tracking will let me turn around. We'll use it in third person. I can't wait to get VR working with this thing. It'll be so much easier. Right, there we go. So we'll get this... Actually, no, we won't get this thing pulled up because we're going to put the Sammy on to follow me and we'll drive the Combine once again just because I prefer driving the Combine so they don't get stuck every 3 seconds in a hedge or something. Right, can we squeeze past here? I think we can. Just. Got enough clearance that side? Yes, we're good. Right, get our beacon lights on here. We're actually going to turn the hazard lights on as well because we'll be stopping in the road for a couple of seconds just while we get the Sammy out as well. Right, there we go. Stop there a minute. Hazard lights are on. See you on the dashboard there. Oh, that's the... Where are you going? Okay, I'm just going to let him get on with it. I have no idea what he's up to. Right, there we go. There's the Sammy. I have no idea what that John Deere's up to. I thought he was just going to go on some passes, but apparently not. Right, you can go there. Control F. I think we're ready to go. So we'll quickly jump back into here and see if we can get there without getting lost. Oh, I forgot we had that mapped out. So for those of you who are wondering, that is a pipe cam. Obviously the pipe's in at the moment, so we can't really show that off that much. No idea what that John Deere's up to, though. Make sure we've got our beacon light on. Yes, we do. Is the Sammy coming? Yes. Yes, he is. So according to this, we want to head down a little gravel road that's just past this field. So keep an eye on this field here. Hopefully no traffic comes down. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very, very old Combine that we got here. So this is the first thing we need to swap out. I don't think it's going to last another year or season. So after we've harvested all our fields, we are going to sell the grain off probably and then hopefully buy a brand new shiny Combine or a second-hand one that's newer. Right, I think this is the path here. Think being the keyword. Oh, bit of a frame drop there where the textures are loading in. Right, come on Sammy, you can do this. Drive nice and even down the middle, so hopefully the track doesn't get stuck as well. So it's only a small little field that we're going to be doing next. So if I just get the map up again real quick. It's number 28, so as you can see it's tiny, so I should be able to do it in literally a couple of passes. Now the reason I want to do that is because I'm thinking of putting something a bit unusual here. I'm not sure what we're going to plant just yet, but it's a small field to do some experiments with, so maybe we'll get some more crops in here, like, I don't know, we'll bring the lavender over from Upton Farm maybe? I haven't decided just yet. Oh, we need to go over a bridge. This could end obviously very, very bad or very, very good. Let's get that turned off a minute. Might be a good opportunity for a thumbnail, this. Oh, sorry about that. That may or may not be the thumbnail. I couldn't really get a good angle because there's too many hedges in the way, but that may be the thumbnail. You guys know because it would be the thumbnail of the video that you just clicked on. So we'll carry on down here. The tractor is doing okay for now. I actually haven't checked to see if he's got the header on. Yes, he has. So there's the field. How do we get into it? Let's quickly go ahead and... how'd you open the... Where's the IC on this thing? That's why this thing had IC before. I think I got two versions of this tractor. Ah, okay. Here's the entrance. It's not really an entrance. It's just more of an opening. So we'll get this turned into here for now. Get the Sammy off follow me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... I don't know whose field this is, but we're about to ruin their soil. I'm going to reverse onto it a little bit. They will never know it's us, it's fine. So we want the Sammy to drive... Oh, I think the header's on the wrong side. It is. We're going to have to turn around first, but then we'll stop in front of the Dominator and get the header all hooked up. So we'll take over this now. So yeah, header's on the wrong side, which is unfortunate. So we need to find a space to turn around without ruining anyone's crops. I was only joking before. I'm not actually that unrealistic that I'm going to ruin other people's fields. Unless it was Laddie Kids or Rainbow Daves. Looks like there used to be a field here, but there's not anymore. That's interesting. Right, we're going to go down here, I think. Looks like we've got a bit of wasteland down here that we can turn around in. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like they're digging up or something. Right, now let's see if we can find a good place to maneuver without getting stuck. We might just be able to do this. Watch the rubble pile. Oh, we just missed it. Cool. Yeah, we did that. Cool. So I'll quickly pull in front of this harvester here. We're off-roading in a Sammy. I shouldn't have gone that way. I should have gone through the mud. There we go. Make sure we line this up properly here. Stop. Back into Dominator. Wherever he is. There he is. Right. Let's see if we can get this done. Nice and easy. So we'll line ourselves up as best as we can. Hook that up. Get her unfolded. Oh, hang on. I hope we've selected the harvester. Get her unfolded. Awesome. Right, let's go ahead and pull that forward a little bit here. Like so. Right, so I'm going to put this one back onto hide worker as well. Put that onto circle. Right, let's get this booted up a minute. Make sure that we're dropping a swath as well, actually. Okay, now we are. And I think we're now good to go. So let's quickly go ahead and make a start on this. We'll activate the hide worker. Right, so what I'm going to do now is take the Sammy, well, the header trailer, sorry, back to the yard. And then we'll bring the Sammy back with our grain trailer. And we'll unload for them. So thank you very much for joining me in this episode. It's been a bit random, but we're still doing the start up of the map. So this is all the things we got to, you know, get rid of before we can start making the map our own. So all the standard fields that the map comes with. So thank you very much for joining me. If you did enjoy it, please tap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.